The night is a thief, creeping away with its shadows as the first jagged edge of dawn slices through the dark. You lie there, sprawled across a bed that feels too big, too empty, the silence pressing against your ribs like a fist. The clock blinks for 58, its glow a cold witness to the hours you've spent staring into the void, replaying what's gone, what's broken, what's been torn from your grasp. The job you lost, the love that slipped away, the dream that crumbled to dust. They haunt you, ghosts that linger in the corners of this room. Outside, the world holds its breath, but inside, it's a tempest, grief howling through the cracks, regret clawing at your throat. The alarm will scream soon, dragging you into a day you're not sure you can face, bills unpaid, voices unheard, a life that feels like a shadow of what it once was. But in this raw, trembling moment, before the chaos storms in, you have a choice. You can sink deeper into the wreckage, or you can rise with a cry that shakes the heavens. What I lost, God will restore. You choose the fight. You throw off the covers, feet slamming against the floor, and let a prayer rip through the dark, fierce and unyielding. The words explode from your soul, a flare against the blackness. Lord, I come to you broken, you rasp, voice cracked with sleepless nights and unshed tears. I've lost so much time I can't reclaim, people I can't hold, pieces of myself I can't find. The confession stings, a wound torn open, but you don't stop. The job that defined me gone, the love I built my world around shattered. The hope I carried like a torch snuffed out in the wind. You pace the room, shadows dancing across the walls, and the prayer becomes a reckoning. I've stood in the rubble, God, hands empty, heart heavy, screaming at the sky, why me? Why now? The memories flood in, packing up a desk you thought was yours forever, watching taillights fade down a road you'll never travel again, burying a dream under the weight of a doctor's cold words. I've lost it all, you cry, and the pieces cut deeper every day. But then you pause, chest heaving, and turn to the window. A sliver of light breaches the horizon, gold bleeding into gray, and something shifts. I trust you, you whisper, the words trembling but alive. What I lost, you will restore, not because I deserve it, but because you promised it. The prayer turns, a pivot from despair to defiance. You see the ashes I'm standing in, you say, pressing a hand to the glass. The career that crumbled, the relationships that frayed, the faith that flickered, you know every shard. The dawn grows bolder, a fire igniting the sky, and you match its fury. I believe you can rebuild what's broken, God. Take these ruins and make them a foundation. Take these tears and water something new. The drama builds, your voice rising like a tide. Thank you for the promise that what's gone isn't the end, that you're weaving a story I can't yet see, threading blessings through the pain. You step back, the room bathed in the first rays, and the prayer digs deeper, unearthing the losses you've buried. Thank you for what I had, you say, picturing it, the desk where you laughed with coworkers, the hand you held through late nights, the dream that once lit your mornings. It was good, God, and it hurt to lose it, but I trust you're not done. The gratitude is raw, a blade cutting through the grief. Thank you for the lessons and the letting go, for the strength I found when I had nothing left, for the quiet that taught me to hear you. You see the nights you knelt in the dark, begging for answers, the days you dragged yourself forward when surrender seemed sweeter. You were there, you murmur in the wreckage, in the silence, holding what I couldn't carry. The world outside awakens, a bird shrieks, a car growls, the day baring its teeth, but you're not shaken. The prayer becomes a plea, bold and unshakable. Restore me, Lord, you cry, fists clenched. Take what's lost and bring it back, not the same, but greater. Turn the job into a calling, the loneliness into love, the despair into a fire that won't die. It's a demand, a staking of faith in a God who doesn't flinch. I've seen you move mountains, move this one. I've seen you part seas, part this pain. I've seen you raise the dead, raise my hope. The room vibrates with the weight of it, the air thick with possibility. Thank you for the blessings I can't name yet. You declare, for the doors you'll open, the hands you'll send, the dawn you've painted to remind me you're here. You move to the kitchen, the floor cold beneath your feet, and flick on the kettle. It hums as you lean against the counter, the prayer still burning. Guide me today, God, you say, voice steady now. Let me walk in trust, not fear. Trust that what's gone is a seed, not a grave. You picture the hours ahead, empty pockets, unanswered calls, the slow grind of rebuilding, and offer them up. Thank you for the chance to start again, you say, for the strength to stand when I want to fall, for the faith to see beyond the ruins. The prayer crescendos, a symphony of surrender and triumph. You are my restorer, my redeemer, my rock when the ground gives way. What I lost, you will restore, and it will be greater than I can dream. The kettle whistles, sharp and insistent, and you pour the water over coffee grounds, the aroma rising like incense. You carry the mug to the window, the sun now a blazing crown on the horizon, and the message hits you like a thunderclap. What you lost isn't the end, it's the beginning. The job that vanished, the love that broke, the hope that faded, they're not defeats, they're doorways. God doesn't just patch what's torn, he builds anew, stronger, brighter, more than you dared imagine. You sip the coffee, its heat searing away the last of the chill, and feel the shift. This morning prayer isn't a wish, it's a war cry, a declaration that the story isn't over. The phone buzzes, a summons to the free bills to wrestle, steps to retrace, a world that doesn't care what you've lost. But you're ready, you lace up your shoes, scuffed from battles fought, and catch your reflection in the glass. The face staring back is scarred lines of grief, eyes shadowed by sleepless nights, but it's fierce, it's alive. You swing the door wide, the air sharp against your skin, and step into the day. The prayer echoes in your chest, a drumbeat of trust. What I lost, he will restore. Greater blessings are coming, the chaos can roar now. You faced the dawn and claimed it. Let the restoration begin.